Hello, U.S. history students. I hope you are having a good Monday, or whenever you watch this video. But Monday in class, you're supposed to watch this, and this is when you click on the link to my final exam project sample. I'm learning about Charles Aycock. It'll take you here on the first page. You should have links to video clips and primary documents and secondary documents and end with thoughtful questions, and that's where you should ultimately be. And if you want to read more about the project, you can read up here. But what I want you to do for now is just do research and keep track of your sources. So that's what you're going to do on Monday and Tuesday, in addition to watching a couple of short videos about the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which you hopefully already watched, and one about voting rights in Selma, which you will watch on Tuesday. So this is me keeping track of my sources. My question is, who was Charles Brantley Aycock, and should buildings around North Carolina be named for him? I know he was governor of North Carolina, and he's known as the education governor, and you know more of the details than I can put in here, but I sent an email to a teacher at C.B. Aycock High School. That's called direct research, and you may do some of that in your project, but you probably won't start with that. And then here's her response, and you can read it. I'm not going to read that to you, but it was a good response, and she cited a couple of news articles from where she lives, and also this really great resource called Ghosts of 1898, which you can click on if you want. So now I have one source, and I can cite email from Amy Wallen, a history teacher at Charles B. Aycock High School, and I'm well on my way. So I also just did some basic research. He dropped dead giving a speech about education. You can click here and read that speech. I found a bunch of stuff at East Carolina University. All I'm doing for now is copy and pasting a couple good paragraphs in and saying where I got it from. And I'm making a note. This source didn't mention the 1898 race riots. I was sort of surprised at that. Here's something else from that source. Here's some more from this source at East Carolina University. These are my notes. You can set your notes off in a different color. You can put them in italics. Do something so that you can tell what your writing is and what you get from other places. So now I'm back getting more quotes from this same source at East Carolina University. And then this is stuff from NorthCarolinaHistory.org encyclopedia. All this is from this source, right? And now I have some of my thoughts about the material. And again, you can hit pause and read this if you want, or go in the document and read it. But this is a quote, and then this is me thinking about the quote, and then here's me finding more from another source, excuse me. And then here's some Wikipedia stuff, and this is sort of what got me started on the whole topic, because he says that the white man can go faster than he can go when he is retarded by the slower movement of the Negro. And that seemed like something very troubling for someone to say, even in 1900, running for governor. So he was a racist, but it's more complicated. And then here's a quote from an article that Amy sent me. And then there's another piece of Amy's email that, before I put the whole email in here, I had grabbed in there. And then here's another source, and here's another source, and here's a question I asked, and here's another source from LearnNC. I found more from that same site, but just to be safe, I cite it again here. And as you look through here, you can see I've done a bunch of research. So you don't have to have quite that much research, but I would like you to have at least 2 quality sources today, and then 2 more quality sources that you come up with on Tuesday. So when I see you on Wednesday, you will have 4 quality sources. Let me show you what that looks like. Well, let me just show you the assignment page. Okay, so here we go. I'm in Washington, but you started today watching an 8-minute video. You stopped the video as you went. You took notes. That should take you about 20 minutes. You watch my 5-minute video, which is almost 5 minutes, so I better talk fast here. May turn into a 6-minute video. Then take time to skim over my sample. It shouldn't take you 10 to 15 minutes. Take 10 minutes because I'm going through it in this video. And we'll make this a 6-minute video. That's fun. Okay, I'm keeping track of my sources. You should keep track of your sources. You should have at least 2 sources tonight. And then tomorrow, watch another video. Same thing, stop the video, take some good notes, and then keep researching your topic. Find 2 more quality sources, record what you learned in your learning journal, and you should have at least 4 sources by now. And let me just make a note about how you should set up your learning journals. Okay, so these are Abdusalam's notes, and actually they're quite good notes. Good job, Abdusalam. And he's got his daily notes here. So now what we're going to put up top, 4th quarter is different from the other quarters. You're going to say, my research on my topic. And Abdusalam will fill in what his topic is. And then you should say Monday, March 20th. And then Tuesday, March 21st. And I'll come into class and I can see all the stuff that you did here, and you'll find a source. And then you'll cite your source, wherever it came from. Trying to make that turn. There we go. So stuff, source. Same with Tuesday. And then your daily notes, you'll also have an entry for March 20th. And this is notes from video about 1964, Civil Rights Act. And then March 21st will be notes from video about Selma and voting rights. So that's what it should look like. I have to change it to a 7-minute video, but that's easy to do. 7-minute video, and we're done. All right, see you Wednesday.